AI-driven traffic to U.S. retail sites surged 4,700% year-over-year by July 2025. That is not a typo. Adobe Analytics tracked the shift in real time as ChatGPT Perplexity and Google AI Mode quietly redirected how people discover products and services. 51% of U.S. consumers used generative AI for shopping in 2025, up from 38% the year before. The channel that barely existed 2 years ago is now where buying decisions, and most businesses are completely invisible to it. I have spent the last 18 months building the infrastructure to make our company discoverable by AI shopping agents, not theoretically, operationally. We implemented every protocol, structured every data point, and built a scoring system that measures exactly how ready a business is for this shift. What I learned is that the gap between businesses that appear in AI commerce results and those that do not is not about marketing spend or brand awareness. It is about infrastructure. ChatGPT is now a shopping engine. OpenAI did not announce this with a keynote. They rolled it out incrementally. ChatGPT now surfaces product recommendations, compares options, links to merchants, and facilitates purchases directly in the conversation. Users ask, "What is the best project management tool for a 50-person agency?" And ChatGPT does not just answer. It recommends specific products, compares pricing, and links to checkout. This changes the entire discovery funnel. Traditional search required a user to type a query, scan results, click a link, navigate a website, and find what they need. AI commerce, sometimes called conversational commerce, compresses that into a single conversational exchange. The user asks, the AI shopping assistant answers. The transaction? The businesses that appear in those answers capture the revenue. The businesses that do not appear get nothing, not reduced traffic, nothing. There is no page 2 of a ChatGPT response. How ChatGPT decides who to recommend. This is where most businesses get it wrong. They assume AI recommendations work like search rankings, that it is about keywords, backlinks, and domain authority. It is not. ChatGPT and other AI shopping systems evaluate businesses on a fundamentally different set of the unstructured data. AI commerce systems evaluate 3 additional signal categories that determine which businesses receive AI product recommendations and which get ignored. Review presence, Google Business Profile, G2, Trustpilot, Capterra ratings, and count. AI systems cross-reference reviews as trust verification before recommending. Protocol compliance, UCP manifest, SCP config, AP2 mandates at .well-known endpoints. Agents that can transact with you are more likely to recommend you. Content authority, expert content depth, EAT signals, topical depth, citation-worthy articles. AI systems prefer sources they can cite with confidence. Depth behind most businesses score under 30. We built the ACRA framework, Agentic Commerce Readiness Assessment, specifically to measure this gap. 9 pillars covering structured data, protocol compliance, review presence, content authority, and 5 other dimensions that determine whether AI systems can find, evaluate, and recommend your. The results from our scans are consistent and stark. Dan Martell, multi-million-dollar SaaS coaching business, 34 out of 100, F grade. Projected annual loss, $986,000. Julian Goldie, SEO agency owner with significant reach, 26 out of 100, F grade. Projected annual loss, $1,046,000. Spandiest, 10 out of 100. MultiBank Group, a regulated financial institution, 7 out of 100. Silva Consulting, 87 out of 100, B grade. $0 in projected loss. That is not cherry-picked. Those are real scans from our production database. None of them score above 34. The reason is consistent across every scan. No structured data beyond basic meta tags, no commerce protocol endpoints, insufficient review presence on platforms AI systems trust, and no machine-readable service catalog. They are operating on infrastructure built for Google circa 20. The business social credit system. If this framework sounds familiar, it should. What is emerging in AI commerce is structurally identical to China's social credit system, but for businesses instead of citizens. In China, a composite score derived from financial behavior, social connections, purchasing patterns, and compliance history determines what a citizen can access. High score, preferential loans, faster service, better apartment listings. Low score, restricted travel, slower processing, reduced visibility in government systems. The scoring is algorithmic, the consequences are real, and most people do not fully understand how the score is calculated until it is too late. AI commerce readiness works the same way. A composite score derived from structured data quality, protocol compliance, review presence, content authority, and trust signals determines what your business can access. High score, AI recommendations, conversational commerce visibility, agent-driven transactions. Low score, invisibility, not a penalty, not a demotion. Complete absence from the systems that increasingly determine who gets. The difference is that China's system is mandated by the state. The AI commerce scoring system is mandated by the market. No government required you to implement structured data or deploy protocol endpoints. But the AI systems that now mediate $385 billion in commerce decisions will ignore you if you do not. The mandate is economic, not political, and arguably more consequential for your. The three protocols that make you visible. AI commerce runs on protocols, not pages. 3 standards define how AI agents discover, transact with, and trust businesses. If you do not implement them, you are not in the conversation. UCP, how AI agents find you. The Universal Commerce Protocol, published by Google, is the JSON manifest at .wellknown/UCP/manifest.json tells every AI shopping agent what your business sells, how to transact, and which transport protocols you support. Without it, an AI agent visiting your domain finds nothing actionable and moves to a competitor that has one. This is binary. You either have a UCP manifest or you do not exist to agent-driven commerce. There is no partial credit. The window is closing. McKinsey estimates generative AI could unlock $240 billion to $390 billion in value for retailers. Autonomous agents could influence $385 billion in U.S. e-commerce by 2030. 97% of retailers plan to increase AI spending in the next fiscal year. And here is the number that should make every executive pay attention. Traffic from ChatGPT and AI shopping agents converts at 25 times the rate of traditional search traffic. These are not window shoppers. These are buyers with intent, filtered and qualified by AI before they ever reach your. Question is not whether AI commerce is happening. The 4,700% traffic surge answered that. The question is whether your business is visible to the systems that are making purchasing decisions on behalf of millions of consumers. Right now, for most businesses, the answer is no. That is fixable, but not by waiting.